Hey everybody, I guess I'm live. This is Dr. Louise Rose from Rose Cabinet Medicine, and I just have a couple tips for you. Congratulations, you are on day 4 of your cleanse, and hopefully you're starting to get the hang of the cooking and the prepping and taking your vitamins and all the sort of rhythm that's involved. And trust me, it gets easier. I just want to say congratulations for getting this far and for making this commitment to yourself. A couple things I want to say about mindset. Remember why you decided to do this. Try to focus on what you want to get out of it instead of focusing on the feelings of deprivation. And in fact, even if you're feeling deprived now and during the cleanse, try to think of ways that you can support yourself that are not related to food. Schedule a massage, schedule some time with friends or loved ones, go to bed early, read a book all afternoon. Whatever it is for you, maybe even do some journaling and brainstorm some ideas of ways that you can really bring in the nourishment that we need, that we normally try to, get from alcohol or sweets or this or that. When we're having cravings for sweets, one of the things that I find helpful is to say, how can I bring more sweetness into my life so that I don't need to get it from sweet tasting things. So add some sweetness to your life, give yourself a pat on the back, put your feet up, go to bed early, whatever you need to do to take care of yourself. So Dr. Jenny Tufinkian today talked a little bit about our emunctories, which, naturopath's favorite word is emunctory, which basically just means organ of elimination, all our organs of elimination. So we want to really optimize all our organs of elimination while we're doing a cleanse. And why is it important? Well, some of you might have experienced doing a juice fast or a master cleanse or something like that, where you feel horrible. You're like starving and you feel like you have the flu and you ache all over. What's happening is that you're basically liberating a bunch of toxins and not allowing your body to get rid of them. So you're kind of stirring, like maybe there's sludge in the bottom of your bucket. We use that bucket analogy. Our body is the bucket. So there's this sludge, toxic sludge, and you stir it up, but then you don't provide a drain for the sludge to get out of your body. So all of our emunctories are really important for, ameliorating those symptoms that you might be feeling. Headachy, tired, brain foggy, cranky. All that is going to help if your emunctories are open and flowing. So Jenny talked about lungs. Our lungs, we think about lungs as being taking oxygen in, but every time we take a breath, we exhale out, waste products from our cells and other ways. So consciously taking deep breaths is great and important. Hopefully we're all really supporting our kidneys, a major organ of elimination, through drinking lots of clean, fresh water. And I want to give you a tip. One of my favorite things to drink while I'm cleansing is a little dash of apple cider vinegar, like maybe, I usually use a quart mason jar, and I'll put maybe an inch in the bottom of the quart mason jar, so more than just a splash, but not a ton of apple cider vinegar. Get organic, get the stuff that still has the mother in it. And then I like grapefruit oil, but tangerine is great, Slim and Sassy is great, lemon, a little bit of ice, and then you can fill it up with sparkling water and sip on that. It's great for your digestion and helps with blood sugar levels. If you're not doing the Whole30, it's also great with a few drops of liquid stevia, which is not really allowed on the Whole30, but that's fine if you're not doing the Whole30. So that's another great way to bring more great fluids to help flush the kidneys. We all know our liver is a major organ of filtering our toxins, and so we want to make sure our liver is operating great. So the Zendocrine capsules are really supportive for our liver, but I'm going to suggest also doing castor oil packs, which I'm really a big fan of. They can be very helpful in balancing any hormonal issues that you might have, because our liver is where we process and eliminate our hormones. So if you're having hormonal dysregulation, doing a cleanse and giving your liver extra support might just be all you need to get back onto a regular cycle. Castor oil packs are also really great for any sort of digestive complaint. So I'm hearing on the Facebook group that some people are feeling bloated, gassy, change in bowels, either constipated or diarrhea, and that is normal. Whenever we change our diet or add new supplements, it doesn't surprise me that we're going to see a change in our bowels. I expect that to sort of even out over time because your body is getting used to maybe processing different vegetable fibers, and the digestive enzymes are changing things. If you have really bad diarrhea and you're just like losing a lot of fluid, maybe back off on the supplements, especially those endocrine gel caps. Those tend to push things a little bit fast. Maybe increase those endocrine complex. But if you're constipated, that's actually more of a concern for me because, like I said, our bowels are one of our major organs of elimination. So we're trying to make sure that things get eliminated. So castor oil packs can be a wonderfully supportive way to get the bowels moving, help support the liver, and we have so much of our immune system that's in and around our intestines as well. So we're increasing our immune response, which this time of year, people around you and around me are all getting sick. So we want to do everything we can. I will upload a file to the files section that explains how to do a castor oil pack. But just briefly, the simplest way to do it is to get some castor oil, rub it into your belly, put on an old t-shirt because the castor oil will stain, and then put a hot water bottle or a heating pad over your belly and just relax for 40 minutes. Read a book. I do it before bed. You can meditate, listen to some nice music, watch TV, whatever you want to do, and it's doing its job. It's very anti-inflammatory, and if you're having any sort of digestive upset, castor oil packs can be really wonderful. I recommend them for everybody, even when you're not doing a cleanse, to do it most days of the week or most nights of the week, however you do it. And again, I will upload a file or a handout on how to do a castor oil pack. So other ways to support your bowels if you are feeling constipated, we really want to make sure you're having a bowel movement, at least one bowel movement every day. I like ground flax seeds. You can do 2 tablespoons, and if you need to do more, you can do more, but that's usually plenty. And you can add them to a smoothie, or if you want, you can just put them in a little bit of water, put a lid on the jar, shake it up, and just chug it down to get it in there. And make sure you drink plenty of water because the flax seeds will expand, and they have all sorts of great fibers and mucilaginous demulcents that are going to help with bowel movements. And they're also another good kind of fiber that helps pull out toxins. So flax seeds is a great thing to add. If you're feeling really stuck, magnesium is also a very safe supplement to take and can really help with bowel movements. Most of us are deficient in magnesium, so taking extra magnesium, especially at night, can help with the bowel movement in the morning, helps you relax and sleep really well, and also helps with muscle aches and pains. So very safe, can't go wrong with magnesium. And if those tips don't get your bowels moving, then please reach out to me or one of the other doctors, and we can help you troubleshoot that, because it is really important to be eliminating through the bowels. All right, so our lymph system is another really important emunctory, and our lymph vessels really mirror our blood vessels over our entire body. But the lymph system does not have a heart, doesn't have a pump that pumps the lymph. So the way the lymph gets pumped through the body is really through our muscle activity. So anytime we're walking or exercising or standing, we're squeezing the lymph vessels and moving the lymph through our system. So it's very important to keep moving, even if it's moderate to mild movement during the day. That's going to help create movement for the lymph. Another one of my favorite ways to move lymph is dry skin brushing. So I also have a great handout on that. It's very easy. There's no great secret to it. The only thing you want to remember is always brush towards your heart. So I recommend doing dry skin brushing either before bed or before a shower, or if you're going to do some sort of sauna or other hydrotherapy, it's great to start out with dry skin brushing. And you just very lightly in slow or small strokes brush up your arms, down your back, up your body, up your legs, just always towards your heart. And what you're doing is you're actually mechanically moving the lymph fluid through the vessels. So the lymph is cleaning up. It's like the garbage truck of our system. It's carrying all the cellular waste and metabolic waste and carrying it back to the heart, where it can be put into the bloodstream and then eliminated through other organs. So it's really important that our lymph is moving, and dry skin brushing is an added way to do that. Plus, you're getting rid of old, dry, dead skin cells, which then helps your skin breathe, and our skin is another major emunctory that's very important. So dry skin brushing, castor oil packs, and then to support our skin as an emunctory, we can really work on sweating. Sweat is a great way to get rid of water-soluble toxins. Saunas are one of my favorite ways. Exercise is another great way. Anything that gets your blood pumping enough to break a sweat is going to be helpful. I have a sauna here at Rose Cabinet Medicine. I have a traditional sauna that you can rent. You don't have to be a patient of mine to rent it. So please go on my website or contact me if you're interested in coming in for a sauna. It can comfortably hold about 4 people. So if you have some friends that are doing the cleanse with you and you want to make a healthy night out, you could consider booking the sauna for a group sweat, and it's really fun to do. I also have a far infrared sauna that's a one-person sauna, and it's portable. So it has a zipper fabric case that you zip up and your head sticks out and you're just sitting in it. And the far infrared heats the body in a different way from the traditional sauna, and you sweat quite a bit, and but your head is out, so you don't end up feeling as hot as you do in a traditional sauna. And that sauna is available for rental. I rent it out by the week, so it's great to have at home, and I show you how to use it. And so if you want to really up your game and really move a lot of toxins out of your body, that's a great addition. I almost didn't mention it because I've been really enjoying the far infrared sauna in the morning before working. 20 to 30 minutes is a really complete sauna, so it's really a quick way to get a sweat up. So I almost don't want to rent it out, but if anybody wants to use it, I'm willing to part with it for now. So we talked about our bowels and our skin. Awesome. That's all the emunctories. And I really appreciated what Dr. Tufankian said about our mental and emotional state while we're cleansing. It's really important to remember to be kind to yourself. We might be stirring up some feelings, and that's okay. Remember that stagnation is really at the heart of disease. So we want to move stuff in and out, and that includes our emotions. So emotions are energy in motion, and we can go ahead and feel them and release them and make way for new experiences. One of the things that I think is important to think about when we do a project like a cleanse like this is ask yourself, what do I want to do with my life? What do I want to do with more energy? When I create more energy in my life, what am I going to do with that? Because what I find is that if you are feeling stuck in a toxic relationship or a job that you know is not right for you, or other things that weigh you down, and you do something like this to feel better and healthy and more vibrant, it's not just creating more energy so that you can go back to your job that is not very satisfying, or to plod along with this relationship that is dragging you down, or whatever it is. So think about, like, what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your energy that you're creating? And when we think of, it's sort of like in the business area where we talk about, like, well, why do you want to do this business? Well, what's driving you? If you know why you want to feel amazing and have energy, then it's going to be easy to get there, and you're not going to want to go back. All right, people, keep up the good work. I'll check in later, and thanks for being here.